Is China coming to our doorstep? The White House giving the green light to a Chinese EV factory to break ground in Michigan.
Lawmakers and Michiganders are raising concerns about its ties to the commies. Watch this.
It makes me sick that every time you stand up, you pledge allegiance to our beautiful flag. Your allegiance is to China.
This is real strange. I don't know if you can stop this. I don't care if you stop this. I'm not going to be here long enough to, hopefully long enough to see the results.
We are going to continue to fight, and I will stand with these people as long as it takes. That's all it is.
Let's bring in former Michigan gubernatorial candidate and host of the Tudor Dixon podcast, Tudor Dixon. So this electric vehicle battery plant, it's got nearly direct ties to the Communist Party. Tudor, it's been signed off on by the Biden administration. Why the push and the millions upon millions of dollars in subsidies from the state of Michigan to bring this plant here?
Sure, it's awfully strange when you're looking at just a few weeks ago, Jennifer Granholm pulled a grant from a very similar company in Texas because of the ties to the Chinese Communist Party. So why not in Michigan, especially when you hear the desperation in those people's voices? They do not want this factory there. There is secrecy agreements all over this factory, so we don't really know what they're bringing. No environmental testing done whatsoever. They don't want this factory in their city, but let's remember, Gretchen Whitmer cannot take another loss. The governor of Michigan is also the co-chair of the Biden campaign. She's also the vice chair of the DNC. She is considered a rising star in their party, so they certainly can't come out and deliver her some sort of embarrassment like this by saying this deal that you did with the Chinese Communist Party is a no-no on the federal side. This is a national security nightmare. But once again, the Biden administration is willing to put national security aside for one of the rising stars in their party. It's terrifying.
You know, Tudor, what concerns me is that this is a Chinese company making batteries, and we have a push in America to go more, in quote, greens, which is more batteries. Are there no American companies that can make batteries? And if that's the case, we have real problems. I mean, number two, $175 million coming from the state of Michigan to build this Chinese plant at the same time that the Chinese kick American manufacturers out of their country. They don't let certain businesses, whether it's Facebook or Google or others, do business in China, but we're paying China to come to Michigan? What's going on?
Well, here's the real kicker. We don't actually know that these are going to be batteries that will be used in the United States. The last word we got is that they will be shipped somewhere. Now, we know that Goshen has factories outside of the United States, but not in the United States. And these are not necessarily batteries that they're making. This is another kicker. We don't know what they're making because of the NDAs that were signed around this by the legislature, by the governor, and by the company. So we don't know what products will be made there. We are hearing that it's probably components for electric batteries, and they may ship to another country, not even the United States. So these may never be used in United States cars. This is crazy.
$540 million in property tax exemptions, in addition to the $175 million in direct state grants. Non-disclosure agreements and code names used to do these incentive talks, to hide it from the people. Real quick, on the Jennifer Granholm Friday news dump, admitted she lied to Congress about holding stocks. Listen to this.
Do you own individual stocks, Madam Secretary?
No, I'm invested in mutual funds.
Good. You don't own any individual stock now, so maybe you did when you first came and you converted them to mutual funds?
This was, yeah, it totally was the sale of what I had because I'm not owning individual stocks.
Well, that wasn't true. She admitted to making a false statement. She owns 6 stocks in 6 companies, and her husband also owns stocks. Whoops.
Yeah, it's very hard to believe that she did not know that because this was her baby. She would tell us when she was governor of Michigan, she would blow us away with her green initiatives, and her stocks were all in green initiatives. So it's very hard to believe this, but will she get away with it? It was a Friday news dump. I didn't hear anybody but Fox News talking about it, and the Biden administration has said nothing.
I'm sure the DOJ and the FBI are all on this lie to the Congress, Tudor. Not. Tudor Dixon, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.